Hey guys, so this is just going to be a first impressions of the 17 Stay Time, and this is up to 25-hour wear foundation, and this is just what the packaging looks like. I'm going to start by saying with this is I can never ever find a foundation that's light enough. Like, once I go on holiday and get like the tiniest tan, like usually like the lightest shade of most is too dark. I've used like Maybelline, Rimmel, Revlon and all of that, and I love the Rimmel Wake Me Up and the Maybelline 24 Hour, but they're so dark on me when like my tan fades and things, so I didn't have much hope of this really matching. I was so wrong. Now this is the lightest shade that they do in this foundation. I don't know about the others. I bought this online, so I didn't go into the store and try it, which I probably should have done, but this is perfect. Like, if you have pale skin, then I would definitely try this. I don't know what the shades are like for the other foundations because they do have quite a few, but this is amazing for me. Another great thing about this product, now I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, if you look at the cap, can you see that? How you open this is amazing. You twist it and then you can pump down, but if you lock it and you press the pump, it doesn't do anything because it's locked. You can see it there. That is so amazing. Now this is like insulated, it doesn't have a plastic cap, but that's good because it means I can't lose the plastic cap and have foundation everywhere, so I really like that. So it's an amazing foundation and it has good range for people with very pale skin. I don't know what the actual full range is, but for me to find a foundation that matches my pale skin is really good. Now I didn't know like what this was. I knew it was a stay foundation that was supposed to last 25 hours. So this is a full cover foundation and it has an SPF of 25 in, and it's called Porcelain. Now this says in time, it's time that you I can't speak today. In time that your makeup had staying power. This full coverage foundation gives you a flawlessly smooth skin finish that lasts and lasts. Foundation that stays put for up to 25 hours in time, stay time. This is made in Thailand and it's from Boots. So I don't know if Superdrug sell this, maybe Boots just stock this, I don't know, and this is 30 millilitres of product. I hadn't tried any 17 products until I bought this, the powder to match, and one Stay Pout lipstick thing, and I think they are a really good brand from the ones I've tried recently, because if you see my two recent hauls you'd know I've bought quite a few 17 products, but that's a different video. So this is a full coverage foundation. It covers everything. Now it doesn't necessarily feel heavy because it doesn't, and I don't wear this every single day. Now I don't wear this every day because I'm not one of them girls that can do that. Like, my skin would absolutely hate me, and I'll only use this for like a special occasion or for going out somewhere special. Like, I don't wear foundation all the time, let alone if I'm not going out. I am one of those that I will wear, like, I'll wear eyeshadow, I'll wear every single makeup thing going, minus like bronzer and foundation all the time. Like, my daily makeup, if you want one, consists of like mascara, maybe eyeliner, maybe a bit of eyeshadow, either a lip balm or a lip gloss or a lip stain or something like that. I don't tend to put a lot on my actual skin, but when I do, this is so amazing. Now I haven't obviously worn it for 25 hours, so I can't dispute that claim, but I have put this on at around 7 in the morning and I've took it off at 7 at night, this stuff is so hard to get off because obviously it's an up to 25 hour, it's like water resistant and sweat proof and things like that. It doesn't say that, but it is. So to remove this, like, I tend to use a cleansing wipe, which is my Boots Essential ones. Then I use a face wash, and then I use a toner. If on the toner there is still a ton of this foundation left, I will then go in with a facial scrub, which again is from Boots Essentials. I'll do a video on that, but it's really good for sensitive skin. And then I will moisturise. I won't tone twice just because I don't think there's a point, but this stuff is so hard to get off, which I think is a good thing in a way, because it proves it would last another, like, because I had it on for 12 hours, which is half the time it says it lasts to. I don't think I'd wear it for 25 hours. I don't know anyone who would, but I mean, I like it. Now my skin is so complicated because I have dry patches, I have normal patches, and I have oily patches. My forehead seems to be like the oily patch. My cheeks and around my nose are dry, and then like my chin and T-zone and things are normal. So this foundation for me, it does last. It doesn't cling to dry bits, or I haven't noticed it to. The only thing is I didn't used to powder like my foundation. I'd never bought like a powder, like a translucent powder, because I didn't wear foundation enough, whereas I thought I may as well buy one with this. So I was deciding between the Rimmel and the 17 one, and I thought, well, I'm getting the 17 foundation, I may as well match it with the powder. Now I'll do a first impressions on that as well if you want one. But like, I don't know, like I've used this with and without the powder, and I mean, it's still a great foundation. I will also point out that this is not actually the colour of the foundation product. This is just the outer packaging. It's not a see-through thing. And I also think it's plastic and not glass, but that I could be wrong with that. But yeah, this is just packaging and not the actual colour of the foundation. Just to put that out there. This is from, I got it from Boots, and it was $6.49, which is a low to average price for a drugstore foundation. Obviously it's cheaper than like the Maybelline 24-hour ones and the Revlon like long-lasting ones. So for a full coverage, long-wearing foundation, I think this is pretty cheap. I mean, obviously I haven't used it enough to give it a full review, but first impressions are really, really good. It's a great colour for my pale skin. The formula is really good. I find with this a little bit goes a really long way, and like I don't use near enough half as what I use of any other foundation, especially the Maybelline 24-hour one, because that seems to be really thick. I tend to use a little powder with this on my forehead just because that's a little oilier, so if you have oily skin I definitely recommend a powder with it. Not for the fact of looking oily, well yeah, I suppose it can look a little oily in oily places I think, but it's a very mattifying foundation, but at the same time you don't look cakey and dull. It looks matte in the sense you don't look shiny, but it's a nice finish. I so can't explain it. It leaves like you're glowing in the sense like you're glowing, but not in like an oily sense. Like it adds a bit of shine to my face. I'm so bad at explaining these things, but I really like the finish. And I like how long it lasts, and I love the fact that I've found a foundation that matches my skin tone. Like, I am so happy with this, and it's a drugstore product, and I'm so happy. So I do like this at first impressions, but we shall see if my full review after using it a little longer is just as good. So thank you guys for watching, and until the next video, bye guys.